Ringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another message like a broken record. Today is message number 189. I've left you 188 previous messages from the 31st of August 2023, and today is Friday, the 8th of March 2024, and the time is around about quarter to 11, and it's now been 213 days that you, the local authority, have kidnapped my brother from my care and are holding him hostage and at ransom, and are refusing to let me know where he is, considering I'm the greatest stakeholder in his welfare. I've been leaving yourself daily messages, and evidently what's happening here, I've been hindsight is 2020, as they say, and obviously you can understand what's happening. Your motivations and actions are subsequently regarding what's really been happening. Everything else has just been a contrivance and a fraud and a deception, telling me that you're just looking to act in your duty of care to my brother and our family, acting in their best interest, when the reality has always been that you've been abusing your position and authority as a local authority, and looking to target and victimize me to cover up your own systemic failures. You're not acting in my brother's best interest, just like you were not acting in my mother's best interest. You were acting in your corporate best interest to cover up your systemic failures, and to the benefit of your partners and associates. I note the fact that you had utilized the fact that you had taken over my care home in 2021, and prepared the house to be downsized for my mother because it was a 5-bedroom house, and were working with the housing association to get it remarketed. All that failed when me and my brother returned, and you've been fully aware as a local authority when we returned, and you have then been instructing the housing association to target and victimize us through the county court procedures by buying off more judges. I mean, this is just deplorable on your part as a local authority. There is a litany of judges that you've had to buy off in order to achieve your objectives. And look at this amount of effort, time and effort you put into targeting and victimizing me. Absolutely horrendous. I mean, the idea that I as a disenfranchised carer, are the bad guy in this scenario and you're the good guy. Who are you exactly saving? Like I said, my mother was murdered by your people, by yourselves, through the collusion of the courts and the high court judges. I mean, like I said, I was surprised that you were able to buy any judges off, and I'm sure many people would be very surprised to buy one, that you'd be in a position to buy one bad judge off. But the reality is that it doesn't matter which judge it is it in the magistrates court or the crown court or the county court or even the high court. Justices have been bought off in this case in order for you to achieve your objectives. You've been badgering on about this for the last decade or more, and what have you exactly achieved? You're just basically exposing yourself for the lies and deceptions that you're committing. I want to see my brother. Why can't I see my brother? What legal framework have you used to abduct my brother in this manner? You're just refusing to engage with me, refusing to speak with me. That's because you are not being open and transparent. You are clearly hiding something, and what you're hiding is a whole litany of failures and incompetences and murders. That's ultimately what you're hiding here, isn't it, Mr. Browell? As a local authority, you have been murdering people, vulnerable people, and then covering you up through your association with the police and the coroner's court and everybody else. That's the reality of the situation. I don't want my brother to be murdered. I don't want my brother to die. It's in my brother's best interest to see me, and yet you have instructed the police to put this malicious bail conditions in place, so to give you time to do what? You've had 6 months. What have you achieved? You forced through a capacity assessment which has no legitimacy in my eyes, and it should not have any legitimacy in the eyes of the law, because my brother's already had a capacity assessment carried out when he was well. well, you've basically made him homeless, psychologically tortured him, and then done a capacity assessment. What does that prove? It proves nothing. You're not acting in my brother's best interest. You're looking to leverage and utilize such a capacity assessment for your own benefit, to justify your own action, so you can take hundreds of thousands of pounds of my brother's money. Absolutely horrendous and ridiculous, Mr. Browell. I urge you to contact me to let me know where my brother is, so I can be sure he's alive. Thank you.